Ancestors and Elders is a very large-scale production. It features over 100 performers. It tells the story of two separate families from 3 generations of women, grandmother, daughter, and granddaughter. One family is Indigenous, the other Ukrainian. Co-writer Barry Belinsky has a unique perspective. He has Métis, Cree, and Ukrainian heritage. He says there are many similarities between the two cultures.
There's a lot of similarities. The history of Ukrainian culture in Canada has there's been large amounts of oppression, trying to stay together, being separated, not being able to speak their language, which is all things that resonate from the Native community as well.
The story goes from the present back to the past, with 6 women from 2 different cultures. We see the beginnings of how their dance took root and evolved.
We follow them as they go through this culture festival, so where we see these big displays of Ukrainian and Indigenous culture at certain festivals. But as we're doing that, we shift back into the past. And we start to see, well, what are these dances rooted in? Why did they develop the way that they did? And so we get a hint of the Ukrainian history of settlement. We get a hint of the Indigenous story of this territory.
Co-writer-director Joseph Hoffman says the journey in this production is to teach and pass on knowledge, the grandmother to her daughter.
Both of those women together, the mother and grandmother, have to work together to really empower their daughters to find who they are and root themselves in their community, in their culture, in their tradition.
The production has cast some of the best dancers, from Ukrainian shumka dancing to Cree powwow dancing, 2 very different styles that, when put together, combine into a unique experience. Ancestors and Elders is performing April 27th and 28th at the Jubilee Auditorium in Edmonton. Stewart, APTN National News, Edmonton.